Hey, what is up guys? It's your boy Void here, and today I have a super long overdue video, and I'm going to be telling you guys as an iridescent player what you guys should be running in the new Season 5 ranked play. I'm going to be showing you guys my class setup, the settings that you should be running, and also the day-to-day bots and warm-ups that you guys are going to do. So without further ado, if you guys don't already know, I'm an iridescent player. I just hit it right before the season ended. We've been grinding super hard for this. So I only have basically two classes. The only thing that are different from the two classes are going to be lightweight boots and covert sneakers. If you guys don't know, you guys should be running lightweight boots on hard points. Controls, you could run covert, or on search and destroy you can run covert, but on hard points you should be running lightweight boots. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I know a lot of people sound whore in this game, but the advantages of running lightweight boots outweigh the sound whoring, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the movement is so amazing, especially if you're going up against console people. They're not gonna be able to sound whore you as bad as it's gonna be on PC. But it's still okay if you're going to get sound hold on PC, because you're going to be faster, you're going to be able to slide, and you're going to be able to basically run anybody down that you come across. So for the first class that you guys should be running for Season 5, this is the class. It still has not changed. If you guys know me from my previous videos, since Season 1, this is the exact same class that I've been running since Season 1. If I'm going to be honest with you guys, the biggest tip that I can give you guys as an iridescent player that I see a lot of crimsons and diamonds and below do is that you guys are always switching up your mechanics. You guys are always switching guns, always switching muzzles or stocks or grip or under barrels. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, keep it simple, keep the same exact loadout and run with it, because just like anything, you guys have to practice with that loadout. When I play public matches, I also use the same loadout. When I play any other game mode, I use the exact same MCW and the exact same Rival 9. The reason for that is because you need to train your mind, you need to train your recoil, you need to train your timing. Everything comes down to timing and just repetitions. So this is the best MCW. Do not listen to anybody else. Do not put the Zen muzzle. Do not put the billeted break. I'm telling you guys right now, if you guys get good with this class, this is the exact class that most of 99% of the pros use. Now, if you are just playing rank play, you can go ahead and put the Zen muzzle on the Vernetti class. It doesn't really matter. Nobody cares about GAs. But if you guys are doing GAs, this is going to be the class that you guys are going to use without the Zen muzzle. But if you guys are playing rank play, just use the Zen muzzle. It doesn't matter. Everybody else uses it. It's going to help with the recoil and long range distance. But this is the class that you should be running. It helps with your movement speed and all that. Now, I run stun and frag grenade on my MCW class, just because with the AR, you want to be more taking lots of good routes to holding down lanes. And for me personally, the frag grenade is way better for the MCW. Now, I do run trophy system. Obviously, even with the lightweight boots, I still run trophy system, because it's not your job to be flanking as an AR. It's your job to be holding down lanes, holding down the point, and making sure you get trades for your teammates or the subs. Now, my personal preference is I like to use marksman gloves. Now, there's only two gloves you should be running on the ARs: quick grip or marksman gloves. Now, I personally like to run marksman gloves from my AR classes. This just helps with the reduced recoil, and if you have a gunny on you and can shoot at long distances, this is going to make sure that you hit those headshots and hit those shots. Always, and I mean always, please just use EOD padding, guys. Don't use tac mask and don't use mag holsters. My philosophy with using this is that you could still kill somebody with a stun. You can still get a kill if someone stuns you, but you can't get a kill if someone just nades you, okay? If you guys don't have EOD padding, you just get naded, and somebody like me will just perfectly nade you every single time, and I just recommend always using EOD padding. Also, I did get a lot of comments in my last video talking about what camera I was using. If you guys did not play Modern Warfare 2, then I apologize. This is going to be the Modern Warfare 2 Season 5 ranked camo. It's going to be the green camo with the Champs blueprint that makes all the nice little curves and stuff like that. So that is the camera that I did use. A lot of people were asking me, this camo is super nice. I agree. Now let's move on to my Rival 9 classes. Now, I am a little different. I run two Rival 9 classes, one for Search and Destroy and one for Respawn. So I'll show you guys my Search and Destroy class. This is going to be my Search and Destroy Rival 9 class. It's basically the exact same class as the MCW as far as perks go. It's going to be the EOD, the covert, and the marksman gloves. Now, people are going to say, oh, you need to run quick gloves or assault gloves or whatever you want. In S&D, the way I play is more methodical. It's more slower pace with the Rival. Now, obviously, I'm going to run it down when I get the chance. But I like to be able to hit my shots from long range or mid range and not be able to have that flinch. Because let's be honest, a lot of the gunfights that you have with the Rival are going to be a lot of 50-50s. You're going to be up close and personal. And you need to make sure that you hit every single fucking shot. In my personal opinion. I love stun grenades. I love sticky grenades. But unfortunately, it's not going to be that quick action that I'm going to need for search and destroy. I'm a lot methodical, and I like to play a lot more strategic. For the Rival 9 class, it's going to be the exact class that you guys have probably seen from Pro to Pro. This is the class that you should be running: the DR6 hand stop, the clear shot, the purifier muzzle break, and the 2 things. So yeah, if you guys are a cracked Rival 9 player, this is going to be the exact class that you should be running. If you guys aren't already running it, don't use the Zen muzzle, please. Everybody in the fucking chat, don't use the Zen muzzle. And do not change the stock. This is the best class, and all the pros have kept this class for a reason. Yeah, obviously GAs stopped them from using stuff like this Zen muzzle, but I'm telling you guys right now, the Zen muzzle is not that good. Please, everybody, all this Zen muzzle slander in the chat, get it away. In my personal opinion, you should be running Semtexes when you have a rival, just because the sub, you're going to be up close and personal, so sometimes throwing a Semtex at the ground to maybe force your opponent to come out or force your opponent going somewhere else is also really good. Frag grenades are more for that slower kind of thing. Now, you would think that in S&D I would use a frag grenade just because they are a little bit more slower and I can make better pushes, but with the Semtex, I find myself in a lot of corners, find myself in a lot of SMG routes that are going to involve me corner checking stuff, and it's just faster and it just gets to your opponent to move out the way. Now, as far as my respawn Rival 9 goes, this is going to be the class setup for this. It's the exact same attachments as the other class because, like I said earlier, you want to train your mind with the same exact gun. But the only difference is going to be dead silence and quick clip gloves. Now, on respawn, if you are using a Rival 9, please use quick clip gloves. I'm telling you right now, as a sub player, you need to be aggressive as fuck. I see too many sub players hiding in corners or trying to get their teammates trade. You are the person that is supposed to get traded as a sub. That is my philosophy. You're supposed to run that shit down. You're supposed to go into the room, go into the hard point, light everybody up, and die. That is your goal. I'm sorry for all those people out there who play with the SMG on respawn, hella ratty in trades, and oh, you know what I'm saying, they care about their KD. If you're using the submachine gun as an iridescent player, I'm telling you guys right now, run that shit down, get the information for your teammate, and you're going to be in a lot better situation. Now, quick grip gloves is you want to be able to stun and throw Semtexes as fast as you can on the hard point. And also, you want to be able to switch to your pistol because you are going to be shooting a lot of bullets super fucking quick, more to more, like 1 or 2 people at a time. So switching to your secondary as fast as you can will get you a lot of kills, and I promise that. Now, those are my class setups for the Season 5 going in, unless they just have a crazy update on some stupid weapons. By the way, if you are playing rank play, and you're being serious, not for fun, please don't use the MTZ. Please don't use the Holger. These weapons are not as superior as the MCW. Now, maybe you can use the Holger on S&D, but I still don't agree with it. I'm telling you guys right now, the MCW is the best AR. And if you're using a sub, do not use any other sub. Now, obviously, you could use the Striker 9, but the reason why I don't personally use the Striker 9 is because it is G8 in all the tournaments and 8s that I do. So it's kind of one of those things where why would I get good at something that I'm never going to use in the pro setting? I know the pro scene is kind of ending right now in MW3, but I'm telling you guys right now, if you guys are taking it seriously, don't use the Striker 9. Also, Striker 9 has its own downfall with the magazine capacity and the fire rate. Now let's get on to my MW3 settings. Now, obviously, settings are going to be preference-based, but there are a lot of things that you should mandatory be running. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm running as an iridescent player. Obviously, I'm going to be running the 6.6. This is probably the best sensitivity that you can run in Modern Warfare 3. I personally like it. You could go 5.5 or 7.7, but 6.6 is just what most of the pros use. And also, 6.6 is pretty nice. I've used it since Season 1, and I've also used it since Modern Warfare 2 last year. So it's feel kind of just part of me at this point. Now, I wish I could explain to you guys why I use 0.9 ADS sensitivity multiplier, but this is kind of something I use since MW2 that I've been using since MW3, and it just feels really nice. Now, 1 just feels crazy, and you would think that a 10% decrease in it wouldn't make that much of a difference, but for me as a player, 0.9 has been absolutely fucking amazing. I've been able to hit all my shots, as you guys see in all my videos. I've been able to do the things that I wanted to do with ADS 0.9, and this is just my personal preference. Now, please don't go any higher, obviously, than 1. And I wouldn't go any lower than 6, but I always keep mine at 0.9 just because you want to be able to still snap to your targets. But I like that 10% decrease from 1 to 0.9. That's just my personal preference. Obviously, make sure you guys are playing on dynamic response curve. I've seen a lot of people playing on linear recently. Please don't fall into the meta bullshit. All that stuff is just for clickbait titles to just show you guys a different thing. I'm telling you guys right now, the bread and butter has still kind of been the same, and that people try to stray away from that just because they want to be unique or different and try to perceive the audience that this is the better stuff when reality it's still this. This is going to be my aiming settings right here, 1 instant, and then I obviously have default on. Please don't use Black Ops. There are a couple pros that used to use Black Ops but have recently switched back to default just because it got nerfed. My whole thing with this is don't use anything other than default just because in the next upcoming CODs like BO6 and so on, default is going to be the standard aim assist. You want to just train your mind with the standard aim assist, because if you train yourself with Black Ops or any of this other stuff, in the next COD, what if it's not there? Or in the next COD, what if it feels different? So you just train yourself with the regular default, then you'll be better to better in each COD. Make sure you turn off motion sensor behavior, turn that off. Controller settings, I do play on tactical, and this is where I'm going to get into the button layout setup. If you are using claw, click off this video. I'm not going to be able to help you. If you are using paddles, I'll be able to show you guys. I use the PS5 DualSense Edge controller. Now I use dome sticks on my left stick, so this is going to be what I run. The reason why I like it other than the concave sticks is because I like it. It feels more like a joystick to me. It feels more like I can go up, left, and right really quickly without any delay. Sometimes with the flat one, it kind of just feels weird. It feels like I'm digging my thumb into a little piece of metal. I don't like it personally. Now with my right stick though, I am a little different. I do use a control freak on it, but not height boosted. I'm not a big fan of height. I just use one that has a grip on it. Now it's a little bit taller than usual, but this is what I personally like. I think that the heights kind of make you feel kind of weird, but me personally, I like the control freaks just because they give you a wider base. It makes you more precise. Now, as far as my back buttons go, I'm actually a little weird as a COD player goes. I have a button and then I have a paddle. Now, if you guys are looking from this angle right here, my paddle is going to be my YY. Now, this is going to be my switch weapon. This is going to be my Y. Anything that has to do with this, it's kind of a complicated thing to show you guys, but it's kind of like more of a reset thing when I YY. If you guys are used to YYing, then you guys already know why people do it. But also, it's not just that. YYing can be used for so many other things. And also, switching weapons really quick is also what I use for. And also, you can use it to cancel stuns or semtexes or whatever you're using. Now, for my right button, I am going to use jump. I have been playing this game for years and years and years, and I'm always crouched and prone with my right stick, and it's just something I don't think I can change with the paddle. So always, this is what I'm going to stick with. Right stick right here is going to be what I'm sliding with or proning or I obviously play with triggers, by the way. Some people play with the little buttons on the top right here. I don't play with the buttons. I just play with the triggers. Now, with the PS5 DualSense Edge, you can kind of make these instant click triggers, which is pretty nice. Now, as far as the gameplay settings go, I obviously run automatic tac sprint just because we are not in the pro league. I would recommend it just to keep your controller healthy and stuff like that, just because you will be mashing the fuck out of it if it's on anything else but automatic tac sprint. Slide, maintain, sprint, take that off. Automatic move forward off, single tap sprint, ground and mantle off, partial off, slide only is what I run. I don't run hybrid or anything like that, just my personal playstyle. I want the no delay slide, and I just love to be going back and forth and tweak with it. That's just my personal preference. You want to do free if you are like to go underwater, free fall, sprinting, door bash obviously on, and then ledge climb behavior. Make sure this is on movement base. It will feel a lot better instead of just getting those weird mantles and stuff like that. You actually be able to control it a lot more. Combat behaviors, I know some of this is for Warzone, but this is just what I run if you guys just want to go ahead and look like that. Now, as far as the graphic settings go, this is going to be different for everybody that's on PC. If you're on console, you can go ahead and switch this over, but this is what I run technically. I am weird. I like to play on 55 brightness, by the way. That's just what I like. I think it makes the game brighter and better. Some people like to play lower, but me personally, I play on 55. Everything else is going to be here. On plus boost, efficiency, focus mode 90, boom. Quality, I play on everything minimal. I do play on, this is the best upscale and sharpening if you have a good GPU and CPU. This is what you're going to use right here. Please use it AMD FSR 3.0. Use native and use AMD frame generation. You want to use this right here. This is really good. This is what I use for my disc quality. Obviously, you just want to have it on very low to get all those extra frames and stuff like that. Now, as far as for the FOV settings go, I run 100 effective wide. This is the best FOV in my personal preference. If you like to run flex or AR or sub, this is what I have found to be a lot better. Now, if you guys are curious what some of the pros use, I know like Dashi, Scrap, they all use about 98 or 97 for AR. I know Stellium uses 100. I know BZ Synth, they all use 100. I know Shotzi uses 100. There's so many pros out there that just run with 100, effective and wide. This is probably without a doubt the best FOV as far as as you can do whatever you need with it. I run an AR 100%. Most of the time. Obviously, you guys have seen my sub videos, but I mainly run AR, and I like 100. I think it feels really nice to me. Please, guys, I'm telling you right now, the biggest thing is stop changing your settings. Stop changing your FOV all the time. Keep it to one FOV that you kind of like or whatever you think feels nice, and just keep it that way. I see too many people out there changing their settings or trying to copy other people's settings to be better. I'm telling you right now, if you just play with your own settings and you just stick with it, you will get better with it. And that also brings me to something that I just forgot, which is my dead zones. Now, dead zones, I'm going to keep it a buck, are supposed to be preference based. Now, obviously, your left trigger and right trigger, put that at 0. Right stick max. You can go up to 100, but it's defaulted at 99. So, obviously, I don't know if that 1 will do anything, but I've always played at 99, so I just don't touch it. Right stick min, I have a newer joystick on my thing, so I like to keep it at 3 personally. But if you have a lot of dead zones, just make sure you do the test the dead zone thing. It takes 5 minutes to do it. Left stick min, I play at 69. There are so many people out there that have different settings and stuff like that. Guys, I'm going to teach you guys a little secret, okay? There's a lot of pros out there that play with 69, okay? And there's a lot of cheese to it. There's a lot of aim assist stuff to it. I can't give all the sauce to it, but let's just say, guys, if you guys watch a lot of pro streamers on Twitch and stuff like that, sometimes they give you some free game and stuff like that. Play with 69. It may feel a little weird at first. I'm telling you, get used to it. You're going to like it. Now, I play with my left stick min at 8 because I have not switched my left stick joystick out in probably about a year and a half. And I'll tell you guys right now, that thing is moving. It does. If for some reason it's not moving right now, but I'm telling you right now in the game, yeah, this joystick I probably demolished with my left thumb like for a year and a half straight. Now, as far as my audio settings go, I do run soundness EQ, which a lot of people think it's cheesy and stuff like that. Guys, we're on PC, and if everyone else is going to use it, just fucking use it yourself. I play with headphones bass boost. I like to think that this helps with the footsteps and stuff like that. For volumes goes, I just run everything 100 and 100 for effects, and then everything else I keep at 0. Voice chat volume is going to be 50, and then this is going to be the rest of my stuff. And yeah, that's going to basically finish for my settings that I run in MW3. Last but not least, I'm going to show you guys my bot routine warm-up, and that's basically it. Alright, now for warming up, you can do a bunch of things. You can warm up on public match, you can warm up on a private match like I'm using. I like to do both at the same time, but first, before you hit that quick play button, you're going to go ahead and hop into your private match, play free-for-all, go to Scrapyard. Scrapyard is just the best map in my opinion. Don't play on Res, don't play on Rio, don't play on Vista. I see a lot of people playing on different maps. Just play on Scrapyard, you guys. It's probably the best map to warm up with, in my personal opinion. Go ahead and go to the game rules. You're going to put it on 45 minutes, put it on 1,000. I would say you want to shoot about 500 bots before you hop on. And I know you may think to yourself, why are you shooting bots? Is it important? I'm telling you guys, it's just like any practice, like a sport. You're going to have to shoot the basketball in the hoop all the time if you guys want to get good at it. I know it's not a real thing, and I know it's just bots, but please, just fucking shoot the bots. I'm telling you guys, it will warm up your game mechanics, warm up your aim, and it's going to be a lot better for you as a player as a whole. Put skip info on. You don't want that shit on. Go ahead and go to team. You want to put enable minimap. Obviously, you want to do kill cam off so you don't have to watch any kill cams. Just immediately spawn you in. And the same for the bots as well. Put that shit on constant, and that's going to be it for you guys. You're going to put it on. Now, my personal preference, put it on 17 bots. It's going to keep you guys not just getting swarmed by bots. It's actually going to be able to give you guys good warm-ups. You don't want to just fill the whole map with bots and just go crazy. You want to have good and precise kind of one engagements with the bots, or maybe 2 engagements with the bots, and you want to kind of get the flow of things when you're shooting bots. I'm not going to go into the private match and show you guys me shooting bots, but there's 3 things I would recommend working on while you're shooting bots. 1 is try to get 5 kills only using headshots in 1 mag. I'm telling you guys right now, get your guys' mag control understood. If you guys want to know why people like Dashy, Scrap, and Celium are so good at getting 4 kills or 3 kills at a time, it's because they are so good at keeping their bullets in the mag and not wasting any bullets. I'm telling you guys right now, practice shooting bots while trying to keep 100% accuracy, and don't reload until you shot all your bullets. I'm telling you guys right now, try to kill as many bots as you can in 1 mag, and try to keep things accurate as fuck. Try to hit only headshots. Also work on jump shots, and also work on snaking. I'm telling you guys right now, if you work on all 3 of these mechanics all at once while you're shooting bots, pretending like the people are going to be enemy players, you're going to do a lot better when it comes to a real one-on-one gunfight. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video, you guys. I know a lot of people have been wondering what the settings that I use are. This is going to be the settings I run for Modern Warfare 3, and it's been the settings I've ran since Season 1. Basically, the same tip that I can give to you guys is please stop changing all your gun classes and settings. I'm telling you right now, run with the same thing and just stick with it. You guys will get better as you guys play, and if you guys are constantly switching your settings, your dead zones, or your classes, you guys are never going to get a 100% feel for that weapon. I'm telling you guys right now. Now, I can't really speak for a lot of sub players just because I haven't played with the sub a lot, but if you guys want to know how many kills I have with the MCW, it's going to be 17,000 kills with the MCW. I'm basically an AR main. I have used the rifle a lot more than just 4,500 kills, obviously on my alt account, my private matches, and my tournaments that I ran on my private matches. but I'm mainly an AR user just because that's just always kind of been my thing. I'm really got that gunny and I really got that recoil control. Yeah, these are my stats for the MW3. It's kind of not the best that you've ever seen because I'm a natural player. I don't cheat. I don't run 4 stacks a lot. I basically just solo queue my way and just say fuck it. These are my stats. It's not really too pretty, but if you guys do know me from my stream and you guys aren't first time people, you guys know I'm an S&D fucking demon. I can kind of explain how good I am at S&D in maybe a later video, but S&D is just one of those game modes that you have to be hella smart about timings, strategy, and what your next move is. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in Season 5. It's your boy Void. Hope you guys enjoyed.